Couple of cowboys for a man that could have been a cowboy. JC. Oh, and Ryan with pocket aces.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Raised to 80.
Wow, these guys are deep. I mean, 4,500 effective. Sujit's going to call in between, too.
I think Sarkis. Did Sarkis limp?
Was it? Is it a straddle? Oh, JC just limped in.
Yeah,
straddle.
Yeah, Sarkis.
Wow. Straddled. Yep.
JC limped, planning on limp re-raising.
Yep, and you know that that's going to happen. It's going to get limp re-raised here. And if you're Ryan and JC limp re-raises, you're like, oh, this guy. Oh my God, this guy has kings. This guy has kings, 100 kings or queens, like 100%, or the other two aces, and you're going to get calls in between. Oh, look at him! Wow, he's going deep into those white chips.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Oh wow, he made it a lot smaller than I thought. I thought he was going to make it like 800.
Oh,
he raises to 280. So 8, and you're sitting there with Ryan. You're like, oh my God, what a spot. So now it's about sizing. What do I do?
See, right now he's just thinking of Scrooge McDuck. Jumping through the pool of gold coins.
I mean, I would say I'm making it 700, then the pot will be 1,500, and then at that point, I only have about 2.5 pot-sized bets left, and I can really bet half pot, and get the money in easily on the river. So that's what I would do. I'd make it 7 here. I'd make it. Well, I guess you could even make it 6 with the dead money. If you make it 600 here, let's see how much it makes it.
850.
Wow, 850. Well. Pretty sure JC's not going to fold king, so it doesn't matter. That seems a little bit large. I probably would make it a little bit smaller just because I never want the guy to fold pre-flop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at JC. I think he's ready to go to war. He might just ship. He might just ship. Look at it.
No.
Did you see how he like kind of scrunched up in his chair?
I think JC's concerned. I think he's a big enough nit where he's actually worried.
Well, I guess we'll see. You don't think he's just going
to... Whoa! Has Sarkis announced all in?
What's on him? I don't know what he's thinking. I mean, there's no fold equity. He only has 880 in front of him.
Yeah, but he can gamble, Bart.
What is Sarkis thinking? Remember we saw him make that play against Chan with the queen.
I get all the money. The next hand, I tell him you want to flip because I want to bust it.
All right, so he didn't snap all in.
It's okay.
I didn't see that flip though.
Oh, and here it goes. Pulling out, raising chips. This is a situation that no one wants to be in pre-flop and no limit hold'em, especially deep stack. Kings against aces.
Oh boy. Well, now the thing is, just a snap all in. JC just called. I thought there might be some spot places for maneuvering, but I think JC made it like 2,000 more. So
he didn't even OP.
This pot's gonna be like $9,500.
The first one is jackpot. It is twice, right?
Yeah, twice.
We're gonna run it twice. I don't think any of the aces or the kings are dead. So.
Twice all in.
It's gonna hit. Jack 10 of diamonds.
That's a pretty dry flop. I was thinking that sometimes when you're super deep in a spot where, I mean, if you're Ryan, you think that JC either has kings or the other two aces. If you're up against a competent player with aces and they make a 4-bet against you, you could just call thinking you have the same hand and then maybe try to take them off the hand later on.
No, once the pot's getting that bloated. And
no, I'm saying again in a much deeper situation. Well, JC could catch running diamonds here.
Oh. No. He needs a king and a king only. Won't do it.
Wow. Boy, you dream about those spots, huh?
Yeah, especially that deep. Especially with, like, Ryan, to get to this spot, Ryan had to double up through G-Man earlier. And then gets dealt aces against kings.
Yeah, he straddled.
This is 3.
He straddled. Yeah, this is on the
The limp re-raise 5-bet-ish spot, once you put that much money.
Do you think JC could have gotten away from it?
Wow. We got back raise, re-raise.
I think that once you limp re-raise and the guy moves in, yes. I don't think that you're ahead. You sometimes can be tying, and a lot of times you're losing. Yes. To make, I mean, I've probably only folded kings pre-flop once or twice in my life. Obviously, we can see the cards, but that might be a spot where you could. Because you've limp re-raised,
Yeah.
and the guy has just moved in.
Well, he didn't move in. He made Ryan made it 8-15, and you're sitting there with 4,500 effective. So let's say you call, flop comes 10-6-4 rainbow. The pot's about $1,700. You're playing for 3,800 effective. Can you get away from the kings?
You mean check fold the flop, you mean?
Maybe check fold the turn. I could see that. You don't beat aces, you don't beat queens on the turn.
44.65.
Yeah, but he's way behind. He's
I've been in a spot where I was actually... do you know who Lisa Hamilton is?
flush, he can
No.
refresh straight. There's a lot of
She won the ladies event a few years ago.
Okay.
look. You don't think the river
I got in a spot where I had kings, and she limp re-raised me. And I folded the flop when she came out and bet like 1,800 into two people into like a $1,600 pot, like on a Jack 8-7 board. And I just folded
Because
kings
you only
there.
beat queens at that point.
It was just, I knew that she had aces. And the guy behind me had 9-10. And she won the hand.
Yeah.
It came out, the turn was an ace and the river was an 8. She won the hand with the guy flopped the joint. It was Jack
9-8.